Hello, this is Kelly Dino. Welcome to Lex. Tonight we'll be discussing about Osimhen and his transfer, the news surrounding his transfer moves so far. According to Fabrizio Romano, he said that Galatasaray has sent 50 million plus 5 million proposal to Napoli for Osimhen. According to him, Osimhen is keen in return to Galatasaray. So, I'm starting with you, Domav. Osimhen, him returning to Galatasaray, is it the right choice for him at this moment?
So far, there are no Premier League clubs coming for Osimhen. So yeah, it's not a bad move for him. We're actually in for Manchester United, but we can't pay his wages. So yeah, and Galatasaray are ready to pay his wages. So yeah, it's a good move for him, and they are playing Champions League football. So yeah, it's a good move for him.
Steve, Osimhen was a Scudetto winner 2 months ago, 2 years ago. He was also the highest goal scorer in Serie A, scoring 26 goals to win the highest goal scorer. And later on, he went on loan to Galatasaray after having a season more with Napoli. I think with his form last season, he should be going or heading to the biggest club in Europe. What's wrong? What is the problem? Why is he not being attracted? Why is Osimhen not attracting the big boys in Europe?
First of all, I think there's this chemistry between African players and this white people. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to, like, as you know, many people they don't believe in African players like that. I know if Osimhen is a, let me just say, maybe he's a British guy like that, I know many teams will be running after him that they want to sign him. But for me, I think Osimhen to have not done so well in terms of, at least maybe if you can change his agents that can get him a better club. People are doing that. When you see that, okay, your agent that you are having is not giving you what you want, you can change. Or look at what, okay, for example, look at what Gokares is trying to do. He wants that Arsenal move. He also shows that, okay, he loves to play for Arsenal. He also showed it in the extent of going down that, okay, he wanted that pay cut, or in just that he want to play for Arsenal. So if Osimhen can do something like that, show that zeal that you want to play for Premier League club or a big team like that, you can't just be winning everything and will not even have as in play in that as a higher level. So I think Osimhen too have not been doing so.
Is he doing so well as a player or doing so well in the transfer market? Which one are you saying?
In terms of decision making.
The big boys in Europe. I'm on you, Mav. Osimhen last season he scored a total of 37 goals in all competitions for Galatasaray. He scored 26 goals in the Turkish Super League. He scored 6 goals in Europa League. A player of such caliber, we should be expecting him. To move to at least Man United, Chelsea, and all that. Do you think that Osimhen should have lowered his wages to join?
How much is he requesting for?
According to source available to us, he's receiving 250 at Napoli.
Okay.
As it stands. According to Chelsea's offer, Chelsea offered him, I think, 150. Or that's what Chelsea offered him, which he rejected. So what I'm saying is, do you think that he should have lowered his wages and joined Chelsea?
It's not much for a player like Osimhen. He's a prolific goal scorer. He can score, he can do anything on the field. He's worth 250. He's definitely. Alan is getting paid over 400 right now.
Yes, sir.
He just signed a new contract. Also, Marcus Rashford, he's not doing shit for us. And Sancho, they are any 300. They are no better than Osimhen now.
I like what you say, but that's the way it comes. Because last night when we were discussing, you talked about Manchester United signing Osimhen.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening now because he has been linked with the Galatasaray.
Today.
And with the love that Galatasaray showed him last season, I think he will be heading to Turkey. But what I'm saying is, Manchester United, considering the fact that they are paying a lot of players like Marcus Rashford,
Yeah.
like what's his name again,
Jadon
Sancho.
Sancho.
They are paying. Don't you think that Manchester United should have made move for Osimhen and at least take him,
This
bring
morning,
him to Old Trafford?
this morning we actually met with his representative today. This morning as I'm talking. But I think the wages he's requesting for, that's 300. It's too much for us at the moment. And me as a person, I wouldn't advise him to lower his salary. At least we are not playing Champions League football next season, or maybe Europa. We are not in an European competition next season. So I don't advise him to lower his wages. All we have to do, if we really want Osimhen, we should go all in for him and pay his wages. 300 is not too much for him. We should be in for him, but at the moment, we actually have to make some sales to fund for new incomings. That's just it, which is very hard at the moment.
uh, Steve, we also Arsenal had that opportunity to sign Osimhen. I think they never made the money move, but Gokares is there. He is one of the top strikers in Europe as it stands. Osimhen, Galatasaray will be playing in Europe next season. They will be playing Champions League football next season. So the question I'm asking is this: do you think that Galatasaray, he's just a player of 26 years old? He has ambition of winning, at least winning, even if it is. He was nominated in the Ballon d'Or 2 years ago and he finished 8th. So such player who finished 8th in the Ballon d'Or ranking, you should be expecting him to be back in the Ballon d'Or contestant, among the contestants, at least to finish higher in the rankings. Going to Galatasaray, don't you think that it will bring down his rankings in terms of personal accolade and all that?
Yeah, we all know what Osimhen is capable of doing. I don't think going to Galatasaray can lower his performances or not being that kind of player that we want Osimhen should be. But people like as a player like Osimhen, you need to play in that big club. She understand. You see what Kanu did. All these player them. Osimhen is a big player that you have to play in a big club. It's not that you will be going to Galatasaray. I'm not.
Turkish league.
Yes, now they are not rating that league, so at least you should be competing in high league. It's not that you'll be going to Galatasaray and say,
Yeah.
fine. So I think you need to find a way or
But
a
so far, they are the only club that are ready.
yes,
to
that's what I'm saying. If Osimhen can do that, maybe at all costs, show a desire that okay, I want to play for this particular club.
yeah, you can force him just like you can.
Yes, now, just first, even if you can lower your
Salary.
wages.
Yeah.
So that a team that want to come for you, they will be like, okay, your wages is not a problem for them to sign you,
Yeah.
and they will get you a cheaper price.
Talking about wages, I don't think wages has been his problem, because before the Club World Cup, Al Hilal made move for him, which they made a 35 million euro per year deal for him, which he rejected because he don't want to go to Saudi. He want to stay in Europe. But if really salary is his problem or whatever, he should have joined he should have joined Al Hilal. But I don't think salary is the problem. I think he want to stay in Europe and prove himself before maybe going to any of the Saudi league or America, anywhere.
Yeah, I think Osimhen, as personally, I think he wished to play in this Premier League, but there's no any team showing that green like that. They want to sign him.
Manchester United.
So Manchester United are just showing. They are just talking. They are just having that
They're just showing
interest.
interest,
Yes,
yeah.
they are just have. They are not. They have not showed that green like that. Okay, we need you at all costs. Sure, understand. And Osimhen, the kind of form he is now, you have to play in a better league.
Yeah.
In a better league. Yes, now you have to play in a better league. It's not that you fine. As in Turkish league is not that kind of league that okay, they are not so welcoming or no. But you can't compare Turkish league with Premier League or Spanish or Italy. Sure, you understand. If I'm Osimhen shoe, I will force my move in
Yeah,
this kind of.
I will change agents first.
Yes, change. Let him change.
He has changed agent before. I think his agent now is somebody Calendar. I've forgotten his second name.
You should change this one.
You should find a better
Find a
agent.
better agent.
There are so many players that are not better than Osimhen, and they are playing in a. Look at what they are like.
Look at Gyökeres now.
Yes, and
A lot of
Gyökeres.
team are in for him.
Gyökeres even is ready to even reduce one of his pay cuts
Yeah.
just to make
To
that
force the move
Arsenal.
to Arsenal.
you should show that kind of decision that okay, by all costs you want to play for this particular team.
The map. If you are to advise Osimhen as it stands, what advice will you be giving to him? Because if he's heading to Galatasaray, one thing about him is that last season Galatasaray fans showed him that love. The love was there. The night that he landed in Galat from Napoli to complete his loan move, they were awake all night. I think he arrived around 2 a.m. They were awake waiting for him at the airport. When he arrived, they took him. He completed his medicals. On the day they unveiled him, they filled the stadium. So they showed him the love. So if you are to advise him, what advice will be given to him in terms of his move?
You know, Turkish league is not top 5 league in the world. It's not one of the top 5 league in the world. For a player of that caliber, I don't expect him to go to that league. But in terms of wages, he can't.
So if Osimhen has to go to Saudi, have to go to Galatasaray. Galatasaray will be playing in the Champions League, like I said earlier. Do you think that Galatasaray has what it takes to compete in the Champions League? Even we are not maybe expecting them to get to the final or get to the final. Do you think that they can be able to compete and get to the at least semi-final?
If they can actually sort a deal for Osimhen, they have gotten familiar faces in the Champions League already. Leroy Sunday, and they're also in the market for more experienced players. So I think they will go so far in they will do so well in the Champions League. Yeah.
Steve, Galatasaray, are they going to do well with Osimhen in the Champions League if he finally makes a move? There.
They are going to just try their best. I don't see them going so far because of Osimhen. You can't expect guys that they should win the Champions League, but they are going to perform. They are going to go. At least maybe you should qualify from this group stage to qualify stage, knockout stage. So I think they are just going to try their own best.
So finally, are you expecting to see Osimhen at Galatasaray next season, or do you want to see him in Champions League, in Premier League?
For me, I would like to see him in Premier League so that he can compete.
I'm a Man U fan, of course. I would like to see him wearing the red jersey, of course. We need him badly up front. So Bruno is there to feed him with passes. So I want to see the competition between Gyökeres, Haaland, and Osimhen.
It would be a wonderful experience to see him, but if he decides to go to Galatasaray, definitely we are going to wish him good luck.
I will advise him not to go to Man U. There's no difference between Man U and Galatasaray presently. For me, I would prefer Galatasaray.
They are too biased. That's just it. They are too biased.
Because Galatasaray, they have this as a plan. Man U does not show that they have any plan. So what are you building? Your stadium is leaking. So what are you building for? How many years now that you have that they are building? So I wish Osimhen to play in Premier League, to show.
Manchester United is a big club.
Yeah,
he should come to United.
But I wish him well, not my.
Thank you. See you in the next episode. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Let's Talk Football 001. Follow us on Instagram at Let's Talk Football 001, and also follow us on TikTok at Let's Talk Football 001. Then on Facebook is Let's Talk Football. Thank you for watching.